Logan, big night tonight. You counted for 5 touchdowns for Lakeview. Is that the most you've scored in a game?
Yes, sir, it is.
What's your previous high?
3 against Green Floyd's earlier this season.
Okay. You kind of set the tone from the start with the pick six. What did you see?
I mean, it's our coverage. We do it every day. We rep everything every single day. I just had to step up and make a play, and it was there.
How excited were you tonight to be able to platoon with Kaysen at quarterback?
Oh, I mean, I was kind of excited. I've never run quarterback before, but just to be able to handle the ball almost every play, it got me excited.
It gave you a chance to run the ball more.
Oh, yes, sir. I loved it.
Did it ever go through your mind maybe you were in the zone tonight at any point?
Not really, but it happens.
Well, Coach King told me before your play on 4th and 1, you said you wanted to run it.
Oh, yes, sir, I did. I told him to give me the ball.
And just what kind of punctuation mark was that on the game?
I just knew I had to step up. We had a bunch of players out. Some people got hurt, and just somebody had to step up, and I had to take that responsibility.
All right. Well, what kind of tone does this set for the playoffs now?
I mean, I don't know. We were 6-3, now we're 7-3, and I guess it just set a tone that this is Lakeview football. It's just a generation of everybody's came through here. We just showed them how we play football.
Well, Coach, just congratulations tonight. Big night for Logan Jones. He kind of set the tone with that pick six at the start.
He had to go off some night tonight. Played well on defense, really good on offense. Let him play a lot of quarterback tonight. Did a good job running, commanding our offense. He's a good ball player, and he showed it tonight.
The good start, the tone y'all set. How important did that play throughout the game?
Oh, it was huge. I mean, early on, but we talk about it all week. We can't beat ourselves, and a lot of times we make a lot of mistakes and just penalties and not tackling and stuff like that we can control. We got to do a better job at finishing ball games.
What things did you talk to Logan before tonight's game? Did you think maybe he could have a game like this? Or?
Well, he's had a game not quite like this. Earlier in the season against Green Floyd's, he had a real big night that night. We made a move this week and knew that we were going to go a little bit of package with him at quarterback, and it paid off.
Is this the first time he's rotated with Kaysen?
Yes, first game.
Okay. Well, just what kind of option threat does that present for y'all on offense?
Well, I mean, it's just a running threat. He can hand it off. He can run it, do different things. I mean, he can throw the ball too. We knew without having Dawkins on the field tonight that we were going to have to mix things up a little bit, and it paid off.
And the punctuation mark at the end of the match, he had that long run on 4th and short, and that just kind of iced it.
He told us at the timeout, he said, just let me run it. I'll get it. That's the attitude you want.
Coach, big win to close out the regular season. What kind of tone does this set for the playoffs?
Well, it's big, but we understand now everybody's 0-0. Starting next Monday, or actually Saturday morning, everybody's in the playoffs 0-0. You've got to be ready. You've got to be prepared. Hats off to Hannah Pamplico. That's a great football team, well coached by Coach Johnson. They've got tremendous athletes over there, and it was just a typical region game that we have, hard and tough.
It's just, what do you think was the difference tonight?
If I say it, I might have to pay a hefty fine, but I'm just going to leave it at that. I think that was the difference in the ball game, because two good teams. Our region, that makes a difference. That makes a huge difference. I mean, we have the best 1A region in the state, and that ain't close. I think we're the best 4-win team in the state. I really do. We got a young team that's playing pretty well. They've grown up a lot, and I think we can roll into the playoffs. And I know we got Estill, but I think we can give them some trouble.
Y'all rallied. Y'all fell behind early, but y'all rallied. Is that something you can build on? Well,
our program, we ain't never give up. In 7 years of being the head coach, and that's just what our program is. Sometimes they silly and everything else. I got one I'm looking at it. They silly a little bit, but they play hard and they give everything they got to be a Raider, and that's what I'm proud of. We just got to start a little faster, hopefully, in the beginning and rally next week.